What's up YouTube? Thank you for joining me on another video here on Forever Life and Fitness. Today is October the 11th and the time is 12 PM. I'm just about to head to the gym. Like I always say, thank you to anyone that watched my previous video. There'll be a link in the description to it, and I'll try and also put some sort of annotation on the screen somewhere so you can click on that and go to the video. Anyway, on to today. So today is going to be a lower body day, like a leg day. I was just looking through my videos and I've noticed I haven't done or haven't filmed a lower body workout in a while, and I've still been doing them, I just haven't filmed them. So I'm on my way to the gym, like I said. Now also intend on doing a physique update. Now before I do that, I just want to say the reason why I do physique updates, or I even show you pictures of me topless, it's just a case of showing you my progression, and also for myself, because I'm constantly taking photos, I'm constantly doing these videos, and part of the reason why I'm doing it is just as much for you as it is for myself, because it gives me something to look back on and see how I was previously and how I am now. Is there anything specifically I need to work on? And I know I haven't done a lower body physique update, and truth be told, that's because I just don't feel comfortable yet. My legs don't develop the same way my upper body does. I'm working really hard on them, but it just isn't the same, and I don't feel comfortable yet revealing my legs. However, I will definitely do it, I promise, during this series called The Journey. So guys, sit back, relax and enjoy the footage. Hello and welcome to another commentary here on Forever Life and Fitness. I haven't done one of these for a while, so I thought it'd be quite interesting to switch it up a bit. Alright guys, let's get straight into it. Before I talk about what I'm doing on the screen at the moment, I just want to tell you how I've changed my exercises or my workouts a little bit. So previously I was doing one warm-up set at the beginning of my workout, and then that was pretty much it. Now what I'm doing for each exercise I do 3 warm-up sets. The problem is obviously that makes my total workout time, the total time in the gym, a bit longer, but it's definitely helped. Doing those 3 warm-up sets really helped to not only warm up my muscles and my joints, but also just practice the exercise, play around with it a little bit, see what works for me. And then when I go to the working sets, which are the sets that contribute to the actual exercise itself, I find that I'm able to perform them a lot better, able to lift a lot heavier weights. I just find that my muscles seem to develop a lot better doing it this way than just doing one warm-up set at the beginning of the exercise and just working on your way through. Here you can see I'm doing my working set. I think here I'm doing something like 95 kg, not including the bar. And like I said, at this point I felt, yeah, I can do this exercise no problem. And I'm actually lifting it up pretty easy. It wasn't hard at all. I was very happy with my squats on this particular day. Legs is probably the most underdeveloped part of my body. I really struggled to get my legs developed, and it's something that I've had all my life. I do think it's somewhat genetic, however I'm working on it. I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to keep working on it till I get the results I want. Now, one of the main problems I was having was I finding the outer quad just wasn't developing the same as the inner quad. So for those that want to know the technical term, vastus lateralis, that particular muscle just is very underdeveloped in compared to vastus medialis or the inner quad. So what I was suggested to do was to bring my feet slightly close together, about shoulder width apart, and do the exercise that way. And let me tell you, I definitely found it made a huge difference. My outer quads were burning the next day after this session, so definitely worth something trying if you're finding that the outer quad is not developing as much as your inner quad. Alright guys, so here I'm doing my leg press. My main problem when I do this exercise is ankle mobility. My ankle mobility is so poor, and it is very clear when you actually watch me doing it that when I bring the pad down towards my body, my heels tend to come up way too much, they shouldn't be coming off the pad at all, and they come right off. So again, doing those 3 warm-up exercises helped to loosen that joint up a bit. And then when I did my working sets, I actually found that I was able to keep them a bit closer to the pad. My heels still didn't stay on the pad, but they were a little bit closer. So once again guys, the 3 warm-up sets I think is awesome. It's something that I've seen people do on the internet, and it's something I'm definitely going to implement throughout my workouts from now. So here I'm doing my working set. I was able to do 200 kgs this particular day, so those are 425 kg plates. so now I did some hamstring work. Now, again, I haven't filmed this exercise, but it's something I do regularly. I think this machine is awesome because it really isolates those hamstrings, and you're almost doing like a bicep curl with your hamstrings. And when I do that, that's actually what I imagine. When I do this exercise, I imagine I'm doing a bicep curl, but my heels are my hands and my bottoms my shoulders. So I'm contracting that muscle as if I'm contracting my biceps. Guys, I think I've filmed myself doing this exercise before, but it's just leg extension in sitting. Again, I don't go too heavy, and my reasoning for not going too heavy is because about 4 times the weight that you're putting through your knees, that you're lifting goes through your knees. About 4 times, it's a hell of a lot of weight. Your knees are vulnerable joints, and if you do have problems with your knees, it's going to be something that's going to be for the long term. So I don't want to have knee replacements when I'm older. I want to make sure I look after my knee health as much as I can. Alright guys, this takes me on to the lunge. Another exercise I do regularly, but I haven't filmed me doing it before, I don't think. A little bit of advice when you're doing it: when you do this, make sure you give yourself, when you lunge forward, you give yourself ample room to be able to make a 90-degree angle at both your knees, the front one and the back one, okay? That way, that will focus on the muscles as opposed to the joints. When you see a lot of people do this in the gym, they tend not to lunge as far forward as what I am doing here. It's really important you do that. You want to keep your core nice and tight all the way through, because as well as being a leg exercise, it also works your core muscles. Guys, I'm going to finish the voice over here, and this is just a little montage of my ab workout. There is a posing update at the end, so please guys, if you don't want to watch that, stop watching now. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you in the next one.